talk about individual performances, man. I mean, let's start with Rice, man, over the two legs, man. I mean, yeah, Thierry, I texted you, man. Do you now know? Do you now see what Rice does?
I mean, my gripe with Rice, obviously, he's been playing really well lately, but he's been playing really well as an 8. My gripe with Rice was as a 6. Does he do the job that you need him to do, that you see other top 6s do? And that was my thing with him. I think he's a good 6. I don't think he's a top 6, but it looks like he can be a top 8. And I think that's what Arteta has also recognized and started to play him and Partey together. When initially it seemed like he was coming to be the Partey replacement, it was like, oh, Partey is going to start to sit out more. But now it's Partey and him together. And now it looks like you guys want to get Zubimendi to play the 6 so Rice can be the 8. So that was my initial gripe with Rice, because I was like, as a 6, yes, he always has. He's a big guy. He's strong. He's fit. He's gonna get around the field. He's gonna win tackles and stuff. So he's gonna do that side of the game, and he does that very well. He's probably one of the best at it. But on the ball, he doesn't have the progressive passing, the vision to find people, to break lines. He can break lines with his running and his dribbling, but to find little gaps here and there, and like play people through like that you see like
on that though. I mean, sorry to cut you off, but on that though, I mean, Roy Keane is a legend, right? And Roy Keane, man, come on, man, he wasn't a great footballer. It didn't even do what Rice does.
That was a different time. We're not. I mean, it's not about the game is different now. Like that's what is asked of 6s now. That was a different time back then.
Nah, man, this guy is classed as a legend. But the guy couldn't pass the ball. All he can do is just run around. And Rice is a little bit more than that. I mean,
but that's fine. But again, like I said, that was the game back then. At that time, that's what was needed as a 6. That's what you needed to do as a 6. Now, as a 6, that's not just. You can just do that and be classified as a top 6. You'll be a good 6. Like it doesn't mean you're a bad player. You'll be a good 6.
Caicedo does that, but he does that well.
He does that very well, but is he one of the top 6s out there? Like we're talking about the guys like that can control the game. We're talking about the guys.
Caicedo is like considered.
To be fair, it's only early this season when he started showing his true colors.
Yeah,
we put him up there. Last season, it wasn't that great at Chelsea.
He wasn't that great, and playing as a 6.
Before that, I understand that last season wasn't great at Chelsea, but that it could be like a number of factors, right? Like he was new in the team. The team was lost basically. Like it wasn't the only. But before that, before he got to Chelsea, he got to Chelsea for a reason, because he was a monster. You know, so. And he's still young, but I'm just saying that it's not about. I'm not comparing them. I'm just saying that the talk about Rice. I mean, yes, he's not a great passer, but what he will give you energy. He'll run all day, and he will drive. Like he's the only one that actually can. Well, not the only one, but one of the few that actually gets the ball and drive through that midfield, and. Yeah. It's something that, like, we when he first came, you didn't really expect from him.
Yeah, and I'm like, again, I'm not against that. Like I said, I think it looks like his future is more as an 8. Because I mean, if he had done, I'm not saying he did bad, but like if he had done what Arteta wanted him to do as a 6, because that's initially what they bought him for, they wouldn't be buying another 6. You know, so that's what I'm saying. He looks like his future is as an 8. Not saying he did bad as a 6. I'm just saying maybe he didn't bring, for me at least, I don't think he brings what you would expect of a top 100 million.
I'm not sure about that. I think the reason why he was pushed back to the 8th position is that when he first came and he was playing as a 6 and we weren't playing with Partey, or Partey was playing with right back, there was something missing. And we were missing that 8th position anyway, you know. We were missing someone. That's why we tried Havertz there. Because you remember at the beginning, it was him, Havertz, and Odegaard. You know, we were looking for that left-sided midfielder. And So after that, but that midfield wasn't working. That midfield wasn't working. So when you put Partey back in and you put, Rice there was a better balance in the midfield. So, I mean,
is Partey better than him in the 6?
I mean, is it better than him? But Partey has been fantastic this year, so
yeah,
you can say he's better than him. But there's a sample size at Arsenal for Rice to be playing as a 6 is small. I think if we had a better 8, on that left hand side that could do that job, maybe or maybe not. I mean, hindsight is 2020, right? But maybe he would have kept that 6th position because there's somebody there that would have done that job better.